regular city council meeting to order. Invocation by Pastor Trevor.
Lord, we thank you for this evening, for all you do for us and for our wonderful town and this great people who serve our community. We ask that you will lead them in all things and that you will minister to them throughout the week and as they carry on. We thank you for all your blessings. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Here.
Present.
Kevin Driscoll. Here. Jim Olive. Here. Chris Shirley. Here. Aaron Wolf.
Here.
All members present. Today's youth of the month, Trevor Freeman. Congratulations this month's youth of the month, Trevor Freeman. Trevor is a 15-year-old freshman at Taylorville High School who has been afflicted with bone cancer. Trevor is on the golf team. He is a member of the Police Explorers since its inception from January 2022. His wish when he grows up is to either be a police officer or a fish biologist. Trevor is the son of Jamie Freeman and Chad Johnson. As you know, since Trevor has joined our police family, and in this family, Trevor, no one fights alone. So if you'll come forward, I got a little recognition for you. The City of Taylorville would like to recognize Trevor Freeman. Congratulations on being awarded Youth of the Month. I, Bruce Berry, Mayor of the City of Taylorville, do hereby proclaim October 17, 2022 as Trevor Freeman Day. Congratulations. This is the first. We're going to recognize two people tonight. On October 4th, Matt Bloomquist was named the winner of the Harbor Freight Tools for Schools Prize for Teaching Excellence. Under the Harbor Freight Tools for Schools program, a total of $1.25 million was awarded to 20 high school skilled trades teachers over 15 states. Matt is a construction teacher at Taylorville High School, and he won a total of $50,000, including $15,000 for himself and $35,000 for his program. Matt was quoted as saying, "I love giving students a chance to have a feeling of accomplishment and love when students have to productively struggle to get that accomplishment. It gets even better if at the end of that they ask, 'What's next?' That becomes my validation as a teacher and drives me to do it again." If Matt Bloomquist would come forward. Congratulations. The City of Taylorville would like to recognize Matt Bloomquist on being awarded Harbor Freight's Tools for Schools Prize for Teaching Excellence Award. I, Bruce Berry, Mayor of the City of Taylorville, do hereby proclaim October 18th, which is tomorrow, as Matt Bloomquist Day. Congratulations. Trevor, you and your family, and Matt and your family got brownies and everything in my coffee. Welcome back. Thank you and congratulations.
One of the good ones, big fella.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
She really wants a picture of you, so we don't have that. You don't get a picture, right? You get home to sign it.
You know, it's not good that they give you a little date of that looks not
Motion
Oh.
to approve the omnibus
You want to- you got it?
designation.
So moved.
Alderman Bryant, second. Alderman Olive, roll call.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Crystal Teddy?
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson?
Yes.
Doug Brown?
Motion is approved, 8-0. Minutes of the public hearing held October 3rd, 2022. Minutes of the regular meeting held October 3rd, 2022. Minutes of the Emergency Services Committee meeting held October 6th, 2022. Minutes of the Personnel Committee meeting held October 6th, 2022. Minutes of the Lake and Airport Committee meeting held October 13th, 2022. And minutes of the Water Environmental Committee held October 13th, 2022. Motion to approve the minutes
So moved.
by Alderman Driscoll, second Alderman Bryant. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Steve
Yes.
Dorsones? Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Jim
Yes.
Olive? Crystal Teddy?
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson?
Yes.
Doug Brown?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Motion to approve and authorize pay application number 1 from Henson Robinson Company for materials for the municipal building roof project in the amount of $65,002.50. Architect certificate, mechanic lien waiver in this amount have already been received. Motion to approve.
Mr. Mayor,
Alderman Olive, second.
may I add, I did not see that they have stated that we have received the certified payroll records, so this motion for payment should be subject to.
There's no payroll records, no payroll records on this, Rocky. This is just for materials,
Okay,
so no payroll records, so we should be able to go ahead,
yes.
okay?
I'll second.
Motion by Alderman Olive, second by Alderman Driscoll. Questions or comments?
That, the start date for the roof project is the 24th of the month.
All right.
We had a meeting last week, and that's their tentative, unless something goes wrong, it'll be the 24th.
Roll call.
Larry Bud?
Yes.
Steve
Yes.
Dorsones? Kathy Driscoll?
Yes.
Jim Olive?
Yes.
Crystal Teddy?
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson?
Yes.
Doug Brown?
Yes.
Megan Bryant?
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign the letter of intent with Renewable Energy Evolution for a solar energy system at the Taylorville Fire Department.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second.
Second.
Alderman Skoltedi. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Motion to approve the construction and installation plan, drawings and specifications, the permit application, the operating agreement for Taylor Water Plant Solar LLC, the certificate of insurance, the performance and payment bonds, and any and all other relevant matters concerning the solar energy facility project at the city's water treatment plant, and to issue the city's permit to Renewable Energy Evolution LLC, AP Alternatives LLC, and Taylorville Water Plant Solar LLC to proceed with construction of the solar energy facility at the city's water treatment plant. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Alderman Dorsones, second.
Second.
Alderman Bud, questions or comments? Rocky?
If I can address this, as you folks have been receiving a number of emails from me, the certificate of insurance is still not correct. The performance and payment bonds we do not have in hand, nor do we have the signed permit application at this time. I've been talking with Brian Mollett and Gary Swanson of REE. He sent me an email here that I'll just read to you very quickly that came in about 5:15. It just says, "Hi Rocky and Mayor, I apologize for the timing of this email. Our financial / owner / partner AP Alternatives and REE are still working through a few outstanding issues with the final documentations. I believe we are at the 1-inch line. I would like to respectfully request the Taylorville City Council to approve the plan to move forward with the contingency that the final documentation will have to be approved by the city attorney, Rocky, prior to anyone associated with APA and REE stepping onto the water plant property." I think they are close to getting it done. We've been working through their insurance agent. There was a question about the amount of the coverage, getting the city as additional name insured. I have not seen the performance and payment bonds, so I would ask and recommend that you go forward with this motion with this addition. Subject to the receipt and approval of the city attorney concerning the requisite certificates of insurance and the performance and payment bonds and the signed permit application, and such other documents as the city attorney may require. He did tell me that the plan is to get all the documents to us for approval, because they want to start construction on October 31. That's the plan that they're ready to mobilize. Are there any questions about that?
All right, so you want to amend your motion, Alderman George Smith?
Yes.
Second by Alderman Bud.
And I will add too, real quick here, they have agreed in a conversation with he and the mayor and I to, we insisted upon doing the entire perimeter fencing around the solar array, and they're agreeable to doing that.
Okay, roll call.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Motion carried 8-0. Motion to approve the rental of a Vector truck for the sewer department from Co-Equipment at a cost of $12,000 for 30 days. Motion by Alderman Bud, second.
Second.
Alderman Wilson, comment. Alderman Bud.
We have the Fifth Ward, and this is an emergency that we get a Vector truck. We've got some lines that are blocked. We've got no way of cameraing them unless we call in Taylorville Plumbing. And this is a good use of that. And I think it should be used out of the Fifth Ward. It's 12,000, well, out by the lake. We've got a situation out there that needs to be addressed now.
So you're going to amend your motion to include payment out of the Ward 5 funds?
That's what I would like to do.
That's what the new motion is, and there's a second by Alderman Wilson.
Second.
Comments or questions?
Question, is this just for for a 30-day period?
Yes, hopefully we'll have our other one back.
Okay.
It's been down over 60 days.
Yeah.
You know, and here we are, nothing can be with the sewer lines because we're down.
How long before we get this rental? How long before you get
Could you-
Tomorrow. Tomorrow, okay? All right, so the motion is for the Vector truck for the sewer department from Co-Equipment at a cost of $12,000 for 30-day rental and to be paid for out of Ward 5 funds. Roll call.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Olive.
Yes.
Chris Popetti.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryant.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. The next one we're going to table, Rocky and I and Sean Fairclough have been working on some brokered CDs at a lot higher rate than we received. We still don't have all the I's dotted, T's crossed, so we're going to work through this, and what the plan is now, the CD will mature. We'll put it in the bank account where it draws 1.51 for at least a few days, and we'll hopefully can approve it at the November 7th meeting going forward. We've heard anything from 4.2 to 4.5, and CD rates keep increasing, so we're going to try to get the best deal for that, and so we'll table this till probably the November 7th. If I get any information, I'll email you everyone.
Can I add a few comments, Mr. Mayor, to that?
Yes.
I have been on the phone today with Greg Cole, the head counsel for the Illinois Municipal League. Also, I put a call into the Illinois State Treasurer's office and waiting to hear back from their counsel. The question in terms of perhaps going through U.S. Bank Corp Investments, which is not a bank, they're a brokerage house, is can we legally do that? And that's what I'm trying to get some kind of a definitive answer. Brad Cole couldn't give me a definitive answer. Suggested that we see what the Illinois State Treasurer says. There's a couple of statutes that I sent you folks a copy of an email. That's what we have to comply with. I would also remind our city treasurer that when it does come due on October 26th, we want to make sure we get it out, we cash it, put it into the city's other account, because we don't want it to roll over after 10 days and automatically be renewed at a lower rate. And then hopefully by the next meeting we'll have some kind of an answer as to whether or not, if you folks are inclined to go that route, can we legally do it? And in the meantime, you might want to inquire about other CD rates and what's out there. We all know the Federal Reserve Board is, raising rates, and it's kind of a fluid situation right now. And I think interest rates probably climb. So we have a little time to think about that. So, is there any questions about that topic?
Thank you, Rocky.
Good.
Motion to approve the special events permit for Taylorville Memorial Hospital Auxiliary 14th Annual 5K Fun Run and Walk on Saturday, November 26, 2022.
So moved.
By Alderman Bud, second. Alderman Driscoll. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Motion to approve the closure of the south side of the square for the Halloween promenade on Saturday, October 29, 2022, from 5 o'clock until 8 p.m.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Driscoll, second.
Second.
Alderman Brown. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. City Attorney update.
I have three topics to kind of briefly review with you to keep you up to date. You've been getting some emails from me on these. On the easement that we're talking out north of town, possibly the future Starbucks site, perhaps. But anyway, we've got the tower work back, and I'm asking your Jamie Hedden of your engineers to go through a number of documents. There's a lot of other rights of way easements there to see if they're going to be in our way for where he wants to put that line, and whether or not we need any kind of acknowledgement consent agreements for that. So that's it. That's in the works. Update on the TDA permit. I don't know, is Andy in the meeting there today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. He was, I think, was going to issue a signed permit to TDA that was going to be contingent upon them actually owning the property. And we thought we were going to get that closed next Friday, November 1. Or this Friday, I should say. But, excuse me, this Friday. But WC Media is not going to be able to do that. We're probably looking at the week of November 1 to close it, so that project will go forward. And then the third thing is I shared with you some communications I received concerning the 824 West Poplar demolition project. We can't make any decisions on it tonight because it's not on the agenda, but you may want to refer it to the appropriate committee to see what the city council's thoughts might be about moving forward, given my recommendation, or at least my thoughts about the legal process and where we are at this juncture. Is there any questions at that point about that?
Thank you, Rocky.
Good, that's it.
Mayoral update. East Main Cross is finally open. Thank you to Jim Morris with Benton and Associates on the excellent work. Congratulations to Liam Bettis on placing third this past weekend in the junior high cross country state cross country meet. Thank you to Greg Swanson with Renewable Energy Evolution for getting the solar project for the water treatment plant. Rocky and I will work through that this week, and hopefully they can start October 31st. Thank you to Sean Fairclough for getting us the best returns on our water CD. It has been a pleasure working with him. We'll hopefully get through this with the IML guidance and go from there. It could be as much as us receiving upwards of $20,000 more if we go with a brokered CD. We have met with different people concerning our homeless issue. I will continue to meet with people the next 2 weeks, and hopefully by November 7th, we have developed a plan to put into place. Thank you. Committee reports. Discussions and/or motions to approve, adopt, and/or deny, and/or table, and/or amend, and/or refer to the appropriate committee in whole or in part the matters regarding the following subject matters discussed at the committee level. Personnel. Alderman Driscoll.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We had one item that came out of our committee. I'd like to make this in the form of a motion to recommend to the City Council to approve to hire one firefighter for the Taylorville Fire Department.
Motion by Alderman Driscoll, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Lake Airport.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have two motions, or I'd like to make this in the form of a motion to recommend to the City Council to approve the airport to purchase new windows from Gardner Glass and at a price not to exceed $5,985.
Motion by Alderman Brown, second.
Second.
Alderman Olive, questions or comments? Roll call.
Jim Mullin,
Yes.
Crystal Teddy,
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown. Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve
Yes.
Dorsones. Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0.
Okay. I'd like to make this the form of motion as well, to recommend to the city council to approve the airport to purchase new fencing from Agricultural Fencing Solutions at a cost not to exceed $7,276.
Motion by Alderman Brown, second.
Second.
Alderman Bud. Questions or comments? Roll call.
Crystal Teddy,
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve
Yes.
Dorsones. Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Mullin.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. Water and Environmental, Alderman Dorsones.
Thank you, Mayor Barry. I'd like to recommend that we table this motion to recommend to the city council to approve the water department to purchase a CD from CMB in the amount of $100,000 with the interest rate 3.31% for 30 months.
All right, there's a motion to table this. Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call. Second, Alderman Brown.
Jeremy Wilson,
Yes.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve Dorsones.
Yes.
Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Mullin.
Yes.
Crystal Teddy.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0 to table that. Motion to approve or ratify payment of bills, $669,234.60. Motion by Alderman Bud, second.
Second.
Alderman Bryant, comment. Alderman Bud.
Electric, $31,499.16. Fuel, $19,340.41. Garbage, $5,133.20. Farm and Home, Ace, Ron's, Urban, Taylorville Feed, $2,126.93. U.S. Bank, $1,559.58. Computer Tech, $5,239.61. Terry France, $1,452.50. Altor for $7,730. Bitnet Associates, $9,123.52. David Howe, $3,900. CCI, $6,382.50. Henson Robinson, $65,002.50. Meyer Austin Romano, $6,308. Travelers, $3,189.40. Dearborn National, $1,073.81. United Capital Funding, $3,951.36. Midwest Meter, $1,498.24. Coagulant Pilot Finance, $1,000. R&D Computer, $1,173. Department of Revenue for Fuel Sales Tax, $1,434. Police and Fire for Uniforms, $1,827.68. BDF and the BDD and the TIP. Florinda, $3,976.44. Jacob and Klein, $1,956. Economic Development, $7,024. MFT Lewis Marsh, $28,589.50. Police Department, AT&T, $2,236.20. Fire Department, Holiday Inn, $1,491.45. McQueen Emergency, $8,641.81. Street Department, Billman Logistics, $20,694.98. Craig Antenna, $2,013.30. Phil Tullis, $5,555. Ricky Peters, $11,559.80. Truman Flat, $356,703.80. Water Department, Chemicals, $15,516.64. Global Equipment, $1,607.99. Sewer Department, Stevens Concrete, $1,523. Vanavetra Engineering, $1,183.25. Lake Department, Harrison Automotive, $1,845. And I've got a comment on that. This vehicle has 174,000 miles on it. We need to look at replacing that. Airport Filtration Corp, $1,617.97 for a total of $654,451.20.
Thank you, Mr. Bud. Roll call.
Doug Brown.
Yes.
Megan Bryan.
Yes.
Larry Bud.
Yes.
Steve
Yes.
Dorsones. Kathy Driscoll.
Yes.
Jim Mullin.
Yes.
Crystal Teddy.
Yes.
Jeremy Wilson.
Yes.
Motion carries 8-0. First subparagraph G of 5 ILCS 120/2.06. This portion of the city council meeting is reserved for any person wishing to address the council on any relevant subject matters concerning the city. The Illinois Open Meeting Act 5 ILCS 120/1FC mandates no action shall be taken on subject matters not listed on the agenda, but the council may direct staff to address the topic or refer the subject matter to a future council and or committee meeting. If anyone wishes to address the council, please provide your name and address, limit your comments or presentation to 3 minutes, and avoid repetitious comments. Thank you. Anyone like to speak to the council? Any councilman have to say anything to say? Seeing none, ask for a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Motion by Alderman Bryant, second Alderman Olive, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We are adjourned, 7.